Welcome to the Employco HR Chat. I'm Rob Wilson, and with me is Jason Eisenut.
Hi, everyone.
So, Jason, it is right around the corner, open enrollment. So,
This is the season.
health insurance renewals. We just did a podcast on rate increases, how rates are going up. But and once you get past the renewal rates and plan designs, let's for a few minutes about open enrollment.
Yeah, so there's generally two categories. There's active enrollment, where you're forcing employees to enroll and pick a medical plan, dental plan, and if they don't, they're going to be switched to waived. Or there's passive enrollment, where you're going to let the employee stay in the same PPO or medical or dental or life insurance. Usually passive enrollment, unless you're changing carriers and significant changes, passive enrollment's usually the better way to go. It's less work on the employees, less work on the employers, just a better way to go. But let's say either way, you're going to want to make sure you do a good job communicating. That's the most important part with open enrollment, is how you're communicating with the employees. And our recommendation is really do a good job on varying the communication methods you are taking with your employees. So obviously email is going to be one great option. You get the standard employee email. It's got maybe the main bullet points right in the body of the email. There's some FAQ documents, some plan documents, some links. But we also recommend hard copies. Maybe that's a home mailing. Maybe it's a stack of open enrollment documents on a break room table. Maybe you send a text reminder to some employees if you've got their cell phone number. So really try and vary that communication method.
In your employee portal.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yep. Put something, a pop-up message maybe in your portal or just on the home screen.
Especially if you're, there's a lot of companies that, with the rate increases a lot in the double digits this year, they're doing plan design changes. So you're going into open enrollment, and the odds are your plans have changed.
Yeah, and the stats are usually between 60 to 80% of employees are spending less than 30 minutes per year looking at their benefits. And usually that's during the annual open enrollment. So Gen Z, the youngest generation, as you can imagine, 80% of Gen Zers are spending less than 30 minutes per year looking at their benefits. So this is a great time to remind them how the plans work, how are deductibles, what's the difference between an HMO and a PPO and a high deductible plan. What is the life insurance? What's a guarantee issue? And really try and keep it in small snippets, really good bite size that all employees can really retain. And then maybe get into more detail for the people who are really more interested in it.
Because most people think open enrollment is just health insurance. So you got your plan design changes, maybe benefit changes, the life moment changes.
Right.
You got married, you had a baby since then. But then it's also dental insurance and life insurance. And like you said, other voluntary benefits. If your company, like most of our clients take advantage of all of our benefits. So it's your short-term, long-term disability. It's
Accident, hospital,
your
critical illness,
plan, your pre-tax spending.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different plans that you're looking at. And if you're spending 30 minutes,
Yeah.
the odds are that you could probably do a much better job at it if you spend a little bit more time or were possibly educated more on what they are.
And these HR chats are meant to be short snippets for you, the audience, because your time's limited. So we do have more in-depth articles and tips on how employers can do a best job on open enrollment, but we also have employee-facing materials to remind your employees to take time to think about it and have basic level terminology and a glossary.
Right. So if you have questions or want some samples, feel free to reach out to us, hr@employco.com. That goes right to Jason. And open enrollment is one of your most exciting times of the year.
It's like Christmas.
It's kind of a benefit geek.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
So, but then our clients really appreciate your help, because it is navigating. It inside out because you do it every day. But someone that's not in that like we were talking about offline, you had a client's employee that just turned 26. She had no idea about health insurance because she was always covered under her parents.
And sometimes it's embarrassing for the person to admit. It's confusing, it's overwhelming, it's complicated. So we try and fit the right communication, right education for the person and their level of knowledge with benefits and healthcare in general.
You just want to make the open enrollment a smooth process, a good process for everyone, and make sure that your employees understand what they signed up for.
Yep, good point.
So, great. So thanks for joining us. Feel free to reach out anytime, hr@employco.com.
Thank you.